Welcome to Singing Television at singingtelevision.com. I am Sara Leib, your host, and I'm at home today, teaching from home, and I want to go over some warm-ups. I wanted to actually do a video of the warm-ups as opposed to just the MP3 of the warm-ups because I really want you to be able to get a sense of having somebody really direct you as you begin to exercise your voice. So I want to start down here, and I just want to start on a very nice and easy ah. And we're going to go down the scale like this. First thing that you'll want to do is, I'm sitting down because I'm at the piano, but what I want you to be able to do is make sure that you're standing up as you do these exercises. Even if you're just standing in front of your computer, that's okay. And if you've gone back to the how to take a breath for singing, see if you can put one hand on your rib cage, which is above your waist, really, feel where the bottom of your rib cage is and go a little bit above that, and one hand here in front of your stomach. And it's really important to make sure as you're doing this singing that you're breathing properly as you're doing your exercises, because eventually what we want to have happen is we want this kind of breath to become absolutely second nature. You don't even have to think about it. So it should look like this. Then when you take another breath like this. So, let's keep going, and I want you to sing nice and easy. I don't want you to force anything. I don't want you to feel any sort of strain. I don't want you to be singing particularly loudly. Sing with me. Up here for women, and just before here, well, we'll talk about men in a minute. When you get right about in this part of your range, you'll feel what's called a break. In Italian, we call it a passaggio. Basically, it's the break between the lower part of your range and the higher part of your range. So the break between your chest voice and your head voice. And what that means is you'll notice you have this very sort of powerful sound in the lower part of your range. And the reason that is because we talk all the time. We've spent, the majority, 99% of our lives speaking in this lower part of our range. And because, especially if you're a beginner, if you don't access the higher part of your range so often, you'll notice that it sounds a little weaker, that maybe it doesn't have the power that you want behind it. Now, you would never run a marathon without first, going on the elliptical or running around the block a half a mile, then 2 miles, then stay a while at 2 miles, then 5, 10. Eventually you'll get to the marathon, right? But it's like that very much with the voice as well. The voice in the higher part of the range, the head voice, can't become powerful unless you practice it. And that's what's really so important about these exercises and warm-ups. So, even if it sounds a little bit like Mickey Mouse to you, and when I say that I mean, my head voice is very strong because I've practiced it for a long time. However, if yours just sounds like much stronger in the low part and less strong in the high part, that's okay. What I want you to do is practice singing in the higher part of your range in your head voice as much as you possibly can. And the reason that's important is because you're actually building up your strength. You're building up your muscles, vocal cords, again, not C-H-O-R-D-S, but C-O-R-D-S, cords. The vocal cords are actually muscles. So it's really important that you build strength up there. Let's keep going. On an ah. for a minute. That's okay, eventually you'll try and make it. Switch to an ooh if ah is hard. We're gonna stay up here and we're gonna go back down. You can hear me, I'm a little funny. I actually just woke up a little while ago, took a shower and came right here. So I haven't sung today. So I'm not warm, right? My voice isn't warmed up just like yours isn't. Switch back to the ah vowel. So that's that exercise for today. The one thing I forgot to say is that for guys, because your voices are lower, you're actually going to be singing an octave lower than I am. And so what that means is you're going to be singing in the lower part of your range. So when we started here on this A flat major chord, I sing ah, you're actually going to be singing in this range. So if you weren't doing that, stop the video, go back and practice the video like this. Finding that part of the range, see if you can match this note. It's not up here, which is going to be very high for you, sort of right at the top of your chest range or your full voice. You're going to try and go down in here. So listen to these notes. Okay, so exactly same notes, same chords, same everything, same exercise. You're just going to be singing it lower. So let's listen to that again. Going to go up and down with us just as we went. So same exercise, same everything, just in a lower part of your range for the guys. I'm going to get to more exercises later. Again, I am Sara Leib. This is Singing Television. Thanks for visiting, singers. I'll see you next time. But before we go, I want to ask you, what is the song that you're listening to right now? What's the song with your favorite lyrics? Lyrics that move you, lyrics that just make you feel great or sad or moved in some way. What's that song? Thanks a lot. I'm Sara Leib. This is singingtv.com. See you next time.